A Miami-Dade firefighter, or actually a captain, made some racially insensitive remarks about the Trayvon Martin shooting. And I want you guys to bear with me while I read this, okay? Miami-Dade firefighter Brian Beckman's Facebook post blames Trayvon Martin situations on shitbag parents. A Miami-Dade Fire Department official is under investigation for a personal Facebook post that claims failed shitbag ignorant parents are to blame in cases like the shooting death of Arnold Miami teen Trayvon Martin. Captain Brian Beckman has since deleted the post, but a screen cap was published on thegrio.com excuse me, when his source expressed concern at the thoughts of someone who responds to the homes of the very people disparaged on Beckman's Facebook page, which cites Metro-Dade Firefighters 1403. The post was reportedly published last Wednesday, the same night Special Prosecutor Angela Corey announced second-degree murder charges against George Zimmerman. The neighborhood watch captain shot Martin as he walked through his father's gated community in Sanford wearing a hoodie. Wrote Beckman. Listen to Prosecutor Corey blow herself and her staff for 5 minutes before the pre-passing judgment on George Zimmerman. The state seeks re-election again. Truth aside, I and my co-workers could rewrite the book on whether our urban youths are victims of racist profiling or products of their failed shitbag, ignorant, pathetic, welfare-dependent excuse for parents. But like Miss Corey, we speak only truth. They're just misunderstood little church-going angels, and the ghetto hoodie look doesn't have anything to do with why people wondered if they were about to get jacked by a thug. The Grio reports Beckman's response to the question in Facebook message, which I am a private citizen and have the same rights to freely express an opinion on any subject that anyone else does. I choose not to embellish or alter the facts as your employee chose to. But Beckman's employer isn't happy. In a statement, Miami-Dade Fire said, Captain Brian Beckman has been to Miami-Dade County since 1997. The post on his personal Facebook page is being investigated by the Miami-Dade Fire Rescue. Several of Beckman's colleagues are not happy either, telling Local 10 off camera they were displeased Beckman lumped them into his public feelings on the case. Reached by Miami Herald on Sunday, he told a reporter, "It's under investigation. I can't talk to you." Martin's mother, Sabrina Fullerton, is a well-respected program coordinator at the Miami-Dade Housing Authority, where she's worked for 23 years. According to the Miami Herald, his father, Tracy Martin, is a truck driver. Now, brothers and sisters, you've heard me speak about civil service, people doing questionable things, but this doesn't shock me. This should have us wondering if this captain, how he has responded to black calls. I mean, we've all heard of stories where people have said the paramedics or fire departments taking extremely too long to get to their homes when they was in need of help or assistance. I'm going to tell you a personal story. Now, I don't have any empirical proof, but I can go by the observation of my sister and those around my mother. My mother died of an aneurysm. Now, at the time, she was at a funeral and she passed out. And some of the people who didn't know my mother, knew of my mother, my sister, and other people said the paramedics act as if this is another black woman. She might be just faking or whatever. But nonetheless, people said it took like forever for them to get my mother into the ambulance and whatnot. Now, at that time, when people were saying that, I didn't pay too much attention to it because at that time, people misinterpret certain things. People that, when somebody's in a life and death situation, it seems like it's taking for a long time because you want them to hear and help the person. But looking back at it and looking at other incidents that have come to light over the years of things that you forgot over time and people remind you, you'd start wondering. I know what I've seen people come in and out of black communities or even communities that are diverse, but when they go to a black response, they usually slow up and they're very disrespectful. And I'm sitting here wondering how many people homes or lives could have been saved if it wasn't for somebody bringing a prejudicial feelings to their job. We talk about police officers. We need to talk about the paramedics and firefighters because they have the same mindset. There's no such thing as a truly altruistic person. You know, remember, these people get paid for what they do. They truly gave a damn about people's lives. They will volunteer. I mean, there are people who volunteer in their local towns and whatnot, but if these people were really altruistic, they would sit there and say, hey, I'm out here to serve the people. I'm out here to protect the people. But they know they know in society they had to get paid. You know, they the first ones talking about we need our raises, we need this, we need that. Then you come to find out they have for a long time kept black men and black women out of these places of business or employment, because they have a certain mindset. And this captain, and I repeat, this captain, I guarantee you some black man or black woman called hell behind it. I guarantee they lost a job. I can pretty much guarantee you that somebody lost their lives, because I'm going to tell you, you just don't have this type of mindset. They talk about hoodie, ghetto. Since when is wearing a hoodie, a sweat top, a sweat that people have been wearing since my parents were children, considered ghetto all of a sudden? And people got the wrong definition of ghetto. This is why I tell black folks, stop using these terms. Stop you referring to yourself with these terms. Got whites use it, they mean it for a reason. Then he sits back and assumes that everybody's on welfare. Wow. This person shouldn't lose his job, but he should use his rank. He should be made to suffer. Here it is. I want to see a public apology, but see, that won't happen. How many of these public officials have said things and we haven't got a public apology, just a statement? But if a black celebrity says or does something wrong, they in front of the cameras, aren't you sorry? How do you feel? Now, what's more important, a firefighter, paramedic, a police officer, or a rapper or a sports star? Makes you wonder.